The Bronze Age, spanning roughly from 3300 BCE to 1200 BCE, was marked by the development and use of bronze tools and weapons, the establishment of trade networks, the formation of early states and empires, and the rise of complex societies. The era was shaped by several key civilizations that were at the forefront of technological, cultural, and political advancement. Here's a broad overview of the leading nations or civilizations during the Bronze Age. 1. Mesopotamia, Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, Assyrians. Timeline: approximately 3300 BC, 539 BC. Key developments: Sumerians, circa 3300 to 2000 BC. The Sumerians, based in southern Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, were among the earliest civilizations credited with the invention of cuneiform writing. They developed city-states like Uruk, and Lagash, and pioneered significant advances in agriculture, law, e.g., the Code of Ur-Nammu, and governance. Akkadians, circa 2334 to 2154 BCE. The Akkadian Empire, founded by Sargon of Akkad, was one of the first empires, stretching across Mesopotamia. The Akkadians created a unified state with a common language and culture. Babylonians, c. 1894 to 539 BC. The Babylonian Empire rose to prominence under King Hammurabi, circa 1792 to 1750 BC, who codified laws known as the Code of Hammurabi. Babylon later became a major cultural and economic center. Assyrians, c. 900 to 600 BC. The Assyrians became a powerful military force, conquering large parts of Mesopotamia and beyond, known for their brutal conquests and their technological advancements in warfare and architecture. 2. Ancient Egypt. Timeline: approximately 3000 BC, 332 BC. Key developments: Egypt's history during the Bronze Age is divided into the Old, Middle, and New Kingdoms. The Old Kingdom, circa 2686 to 2181 BC, saw the construction of the pyramids, the most iconic monuments of the Bronze Age. The Middle Kingdom, circa 2050 to 1710 BC, was a period of economic stability and military expansion. The New Kingdom, circa 1550 to 1070 BC, was Egypt's most powerful era, with pharaohs like Hatshepsut, Akhenaten, Tutankhamun, and Ramses II leading expansive military campaigns, establishing Egypt as a dominant regional power. 3. The Indus Valley Civilization, Harappan Civilization. Timeline: approximately 3300 BC, 1300 BC. Key developments: The Indus Valley Civilization, centered around cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro in modern-day Pakistan and India, was one of the earliest urban societies, known for its advanced urban planning, standardized brick construction, and intricate drainage systems. Their script remains undeciphered, but their cities suggest a highly organized and advanced society. The decline of the Indus Valley Civilization is still debated, with theories pointing to climate change, invasion, or internal collapse. 4. Minoan Civilization, Crete. Timeline: approximately 1450 BC, 1100 BC. Key developments: The Minoans, based on the island of Crete in the eastern Mediterranean, were a maritime power, known for their palaces such as Knossos and intricate art. They developed a writing system known as Linear A, which remains undeciphered. The Minoans were heavily involved in trade, and their civilization was likely a key influence on later Greek culture. The civilization declined around 1450 BC, possibly due to natural disasters like the eruption of Thera and invasions. 5. Mycenaean Greece. Timeline: approximately 1600 BC, 1100 BC. Key developments: The Mycenaeans, based on mainland Greece, were known for their palatial centers like Mycenae and Tiryns and their military prowess. They were heavily influenced by the Minoans, but developed their own writing system, Linear B, which has been deciphered. The Mycenaeans are famous for their role in Greek mythology, including the Trojan War, as told in Homer's Iliad, and their achievements in warfare and trade. Their civilization collapsed around 1100 BC, possibly due to invasions by the Dorians, internal strife, or economic decline. 6. Hittites, Anatolia. Timeline: approximately 1600 BC, 1200 BC. Key developments: the Hittites, based in Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, were a powerful civilization known for their military innovations, including the use of chariots. They built a strong empire that extended into Syria and Mesopotamia. The Hittites had a complex legal system, and their language and writing have been deciphered. Their empire eventually fell around 1200 BC, possibly due to internal rebellions and invasions by the Sea Peoples. 7. The Shang Dynasty, China. Timeline: approximately 1600 BC, 1046 BC. Key developments: the Shang Dynasty is considered the first historically verified Chinese dynasty, and they were known for their advances in bronze casting, oracle bone writing, and the construction of walled cities. The Shang rulers were also known for their extensive use of chariots and their elaborate religious practices. The dynasty was eventually overthrown by the Zhou dynasty around 1046 BC. 8. The Sea Peoples. Timeline: approximately 1200 BC. Key developments: the Sea Peoples were a mysterious group of maritime raiders who attacked many Mediterranean civilizations around 1200 BC. Their invasions are believed to have contributed to the collapse of several Bronze Age civilizations, including the Hittites, the Mycenaeans, and the Egyptian New Kingdom. The exact identity and origin of the Sea Peoples remain unknown, but they are often depicted as a coalition of different groups from the Aegean, Anatolia, and the central Mediterranean. Collapse of the Bronze Age, circa 1200 BC. Around 1200 BC, many Bronze Age civilizations collapsed in what is known as the Bronze Age collapse. This period is characterized by widespread societal upheaval, invasions, natural disasters, and economic disruption. Key civilizations like the Mycenaeans, Hittites, and the Egyptian New Kingdom fell, leading to a dark age in some regions of the Mediterranean.